spineandsports.com, where you'll see where you can make an appointment or find more information related to what your goals are. Thank you.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Got a lot of inquiries for stories recently, Fish.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean subjects for stories?
Yes.
Yeah, well, hey, we just had a great rendition of the national anthem by Nottingham cheerleader Sinead Taylor, who came up here and sang it a cappella here in the press box. So good job by Sinead, and it's pretty cool the way the wind's blowing. It had the flags going straight out, so you could actually see the flag in all its splendor while the national anthem was being played. Yeah, that's kind of neat.
It is.
But yeah, I got some alumni, Nottingham softball alumni news to pass along. Liz Clifford just popped her head up here in the press box, former catcher for the Northstars. And Liz was working for the MLB Network for graphics and actually won an Emmy Award. So good for her for that. Yeah. And now she's now working for the Trenton Thunder. She just wanted to come home, she said, and be back in her roots. So, see how it is, Flash? You get sucked into this Hamilton thing and you never leave, some of us. And saw on Twitter recently that Kristen Z. Hallam, the all-time hits leader in the Colonial Valley Conference, now an assistant coach at the University of Pennsylvania. So way to go, Z, you Ivy Leaguer, you.
Kick is short and to the left, and it's caught at the 31. And that's where the Northstars will start.
1 yard line. They will go 1st and 10.
You can hear the melodic voice of Bing Young in the background as the PA announcer. Bing lobbying for me to write a story about him.
that was what I was getting at. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you were talking about? Yeah.
Well, that and the other things.
Yeah, well, they weren't looking for a story. They were just being modest and talking. Bing has no shame in asking for stories to be written about him.
Good for him.
Right, Binger?
Yes, sir, Fish.
1st and 10. And Dante Vasquez. Hands off, and Faiflin trying to push the pile, and they'll pick up 4 hard yards, as we've grown accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, yeah. Samini gets the hard yards. That's
Gavin Lewis with the tackle
up there,
and he got hit basically at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Jamal Valentino checking in.
I have a story coming out on Sam in the October issue of the Hamilton Post.
Well, I'm looking forward to reading that.
Aren't you, though?
I am.
Yeah, good kid. He's a really good kid.
Faiflin, Valentino, and Funk in the backfield, and Faiflin gets somersaulted over.
Carry. 3rd and short, North Star.
Ran into Jude Berman, the sophomore, and
he's limping out of that pile up.
Yeah, he did a full somersault.
Well, he's coming off,
and he's
hopefully that's just a stinger.
Little limp.
You don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Nope.
You really don't want to see marquee players get hurt.
3rd down and about 2.
They got Valentino in the back now.
Nope. They give it to Broplay, and he stumbles forward and gets the 1st down.
Broplay with the carry.
I think Valentino was the blocking back on that one.
Yeah.
And that's a North
He kind of set up as
down.
The fullback there, and Valentino's a big bruising back. I mean, he can get those tough yards as well in between the tackles.
Yeah, their runners. This running attack is built to punish defenses. It bangs, it hits, it hurts.
Another carry, but this time it's Valentino into the second level, and he'll get knocked down at the 50-yard line. Once again, the stop by Berman.
And they're working feverishly on Faiflin over here. Zach Campbell and the trainer both taking a look at him.
Well, the sophomore, Jude Berman, listed as a wide receiver and defensive back. He's made a couple of tough stops on Faiflin and Valentino. Not easy.
No. You don't want your DBs having to make too many plays on running plays up the middle.
Valentino gets greeted immediately in the backfield, but tumbles forward for a yard. Johnny Ellis is there to wrap him up.
3rd and short.
Very short.
Northstars.
Yep, about a half a yard to gain on 3rd down.
Oh, here comes Sam back in, looking spry.
Yeah, it looked like he got that ankle taped up a bit.
You know, another thing about him, he's not only a good runner, sports a 3.2 grade point average. Pretty good.
Better than me.
Oh, way better than me.
Faiflin gets it as he comes back into the game, and welcome back. It's a first down.
Yeah.
First down.
All right, I'm good. Let me get a first down.
Tape the ankle up, and let me just dive forward.
Yep, bing, bam, boom.
Valentino coming out. But they also have Funk, who you talked about, and Broplay has played a big part in this offense as he goes out wide.
They pick their spots with Funk.
They do. Vasquez screens it out. Catch is made by Carlos Almonte, and he goes down after only a yard.
Called by Carlos Almonte.
That almost looked like it was came close to looking like it was a lateral, didn't it?
It was close. It looked forward to me, but you're right. It was a very quick game there.
1 yard gain.
So 2nd down and 9.
Probably not a bad idea. You got to throw it here and there, keep them honest.
No question. And sometimes those screens can really work out. I mean,
well, I asked Milo last week why he doesn't throw more passes to.
Play fake. Vasquez rolls, looks deep downfield, floats it, and has Faiflin behind the defense to the 5 and towards the pylon. Touchdown, Northstars.
Well, that's what you call keeping them honest.
44-yard touchdown, a tough throw for Vasquez moving towards the sideline, but he hits Faiflin behind the defense. And it's 6-0, and Fish has $1 for the touchdown.
Yeah, I don't understand it, but I'll take it. What a great job by Vasquez to just sort of, handle the pressure and stay alert and be able to find. And somebody fell asleep there because Faiflin was just wide open. Vasquez threw it a little high, but Faiflin still had time to catch it and make the run into the end zone. And what a big, great start for Nottingham on that drive.
Chris Alvarez, the sophomore kicker, adds the extra point. 7-0. Timeout on the field, and we'll be back in a moment.
Who was the kicker?
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
And welcome back to Nottingham on this chilly and breezy day, and the Northstars take a deep shot and score on it. 44 yards as Alvarez trying to get the ball on the tee. You might have to have somebody hold it.
That was a really, really good first drive if you want to, send a statement to, especially getting a touchdown pass. Now you got them thinking, well, they can throw the ball.
A couple of guys run into each other for Hopewell, and bulling forward goes John Michael Vlasic, and certainly the squib kick would work, but it ends up in the hands of one of the better playmakers in Vlasic, who makes a nice return out to the 39.
Vlasic does it all for this team. He's Mr. Indisposable. Indispensable. Isn't that about the same?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, the Giants play on Monday, probably the biggest game of the season so far, and Andrew Thomas, I guess, had a setback. He'll be out, their left tackle. So they'll probably lose.
Who are they playing?
Back to throw is Desai. Deep ball in the middle of the field, and it's overthrown.
I like it. Going for it all on first down.
Reggie Broplay was in on
right
the coverage,
on
and Luke Caldwell was the intended target.
Broplay he was glued to him. That was perfect coverage.
And the safety Porter there as well.
You mentioned Broplay on the offense, and he obviously can do it on defense as well.
Back to throw, and no, handed off, and it goes nowhere. Driven backwards is Decor, and no place to go. North Star defense on display on those first two plays.
2-yard loss. Actually, a 1-yard loss. Looks like about 3rd and 11.
It is.
Thank you.
Ball on their own 38, Hopewell Valley on their first drive. Looking to throw again, over the middle, and it's overthrown. Incomplete. Looking for Owen Lengel.
Putting a little too much zip on it so far. That was fired over his head, and the first pass was thrown a little too deep.
Well, that's about as poor of a start as Dave Caldwell could have wanted.
Could have not wanted.
Right. A touchdown and then a 1-2-3 and out.
Yep.
It's Owen Lengel, the punter.
Fortunately for Hopewell, it's early. We got
a timeout by Nottingham.
That's right.
Don't see that often.
No. Unless you're dealing with Darryl Young.
Well, I was going to come up with one kind of a line. I'm up 35. Timeout. Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and the community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Or you or a loved one homebound, the division caring nurses can bring the vaccine to you. For families who may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free vaccinations for children. Most residents can take advantage of confidential clinics. More info, go to hamiltonnj.com/health for more information. Yep, basketball season is approaching, and there will be more of that.
Hard to believe we're over the halfway point of football season already. These seasons just fly by.
Punting for the Bulldogs, Owen Lengel.
Who do the Giants play Monday night? You said it's their biggest game.
The Seahawks, but with the schedule the way that it is, they need to win that game. Coming up is Broplay to get it. He's on the run to the 35 and will go out at the 38-yard line.
Reggie Broplay.
A 42-yard punt. Broplay with a nice 15-yard return.
And he caught that in stride. That was nicely done.
Yep.
So North Stars take over. They're up 7-0 early.
Nottingham's first drive was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
North Stars at their own
8 plays, and it took 4 minutes and 36 seconds. That's pretty good ball control.
Well, and that's the thing, too, is you don't want to fall behind a team like the North Stars because they can run the ball with the best of them.
Right. Conversely, the North Stars don't want to fall behind by much.
Nope. Faye Flynn with the carry and takes it to the 40-yard line, pickup of 2 yards.
Yeah, if Nottingham can get, maybe a couple touchdown lead and then grind out a long drive, that could be deadly.
I mean, yeah, on
Second and
the
8, North Stars.
opposite
That's the
side, if you're
40-yard line.
Hopewell, of course, falling behind early is not going to kill you, but you certainly don't want that to be the case. You want to get off the field here if you can.
Yeah, well, they can strike quick, it looks like. I mean, they certainly take their deep shots.
And off there's Funk, and he gets leveled at the line of scrimmage. John Michael Vlasic blew up that play.
That's cool.
Ball came out, but they say he was already on the ground.
Funk needs to get some room to get those moves going.
Yep, didn't quite have much
No.
there with which to work. 3rd down and 9 yards to go. 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
You know, it's funny. I was just starting to talk about them trying to use Faiflin, you know, with some screen passes and stuff, and then there they did. They threw it to him, but it wasn't a screen.
Vasquez rolls. He's looking and just floats it out of play. John Michael Vlasic takes down the quarterback as Vasquez had to just throw it into the seats.
Yeah, Vasquez did a good job of not taking the sack there.
Punt team will come on, trading 1, 2, 3 and outs. Both defenses.
But John Michael Vlasic is, he's got 3 names and he's playing about as good as 3 people combined. These guys everywhere.
Luke Caldwell back deep.
Punting for your North Stars at James Walters.
Walters, the punter. James Walters. High punt, right side. Lands at the 33, picked up by Caldwell. He turns upfield. He's got room to run past midfield, all the way to the 45.
That's Luke Caldwell for the Bulldogs.
Really nice return.
Very nice
But there is a flag near the 40-yard line.
The worst thing you can see after a nice punt return.
Yep. And most of the time you see it after a nice return.
Yeah, because that's why it was a nice return.
There's a flag on the play.
But that was that's a shame for Hopewell. That could have really given them a spark after a sort of a humdrum start.
Humdrum.
Yeah. I mean, at least they got to feel good though after that long scoring drive. They stiffened up and got a 3 and out
The defense looked great.
Yeah. So where are they taking this back to?
It will go back to, looks like the 31 or 2. They haven't spotted it yet.
First and 10 Bulldogs
On
at
the
the 28-yard line.
28.
From the Nottingham 45 back to the 28.
Desai hands off to Decor, and Decor around the edge. He gets brought out of bounds by a host of North Stars as he picks up about 9 yards. Ted Mondesir
2nd and 1 Bulldogs.
pushed him out. Mondesir was excellent last week in coverage against Steinert. Made a lot of plays. 2nd and 1. This is exactly where Hopewell Valley would like to be.
Yeah, it's almost like we saw 2 different defenses from Hopewell and now 2 different offenses. There's a flag.
Yep, immediate flag and first down for now across the 40
That's got
for
to
Ben
be
Decor.
Decor with the carry, but there's a penalty marker on the play.
Oh, they're waving it off.
Yep, they waved it off.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say, that came out almost immediately as if it was a line infraction where somebody jumped, but the play continued, so that was odd. First down and 10, play stands. Desai goes into a long count. North Stars jump, but let's see if they got back in time. And they did. It's a false start.
Bulldogs.
They were going to get the Bulldogs for something.
Bulldogs.
All right. Hopewell is getting a little bit of Nottingham disease. Nottingham's been the team that's been killing itself with penalties over the past couple weeks.
So far been pretty clean, but haven't gotten through a quarter yet.
No, exactly.
Desai, hands off. Not much running room, out to the outside and ripped down by Reggie Broplay.
Decor with the carry.
Decor once again will carry and had a nice little run out along the edge.
Yeah. Got this penalty yards back.
Yep. 2nd and 10, right back to the original line at the 42.
Hopewell gets up to that line pretty quick.
Desai looks left, zips it, and incomplete. Immediately drilled was Caldwell. And hit on the play by Ted Mondesir, who was all over it.
Yeah, Mondesir just laid the wood to him. Right, that was the perfect hit.
He timed it brilliantly.
He did.
So 3rd and 10.
Hopewell's still trying to get that passing game going.
Let's hear it, Northstar
0 for 3.
And I like, like you said, I like that opening call to just fire it deep, and especially after what just happened on the touchdown drive.
Right.
2 receivers left, one to the near side, 3rd and 10, screen it out. Catch is made, and breaking some tackles and getting the first down goes Theo Ellerby, the sophomore.
That was a good hard run. That was a nice, well-designed play, and Ellerby doing a lot of it on his own, but pretty impressive.
Theo Ellerby with the reception. First down, Bulldogs.
15-yard gain there.
That'll get the job done.
Absolutely.
Desai and Caldwell, John Michael Vlasic all looking to the sideline. 1st and 10 into North Star territory. Desai, hands off, going left is Ben Decor, and he is hit by Lewis Cassidy and dropped for a loss.
Yeah, you gotta tell you, Lewis Cassidy is playing at another level this year. He really is.
Lewis Cassidy with the nice
He
tackle.
is. He's getting into the backfield so quick. He's everywhere.
And Fish, I didn't even see him as the run started to develop, and all of a sudden he appeared and was right there. 2nd and 13 from the 46. Another handoff, and Decor with a nice run as he hustles up the gut.
Ben Decor up the middle.
Will be brought down by Michael Baldwin. Don't mention a soap opera.
No, they haven't. He hasn't been in it for a while, so I wasn't going to bring it up. I told Barbara that the other day. I go, they need to get him back in here so I can keep bringing him up at Nottingham games.
That makes it 3rd and manageable.
Just to aggravate you.
Yep. I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's nice.
3rd and 6, and they hand it off. Decor around the edge has the first down inside the 30. Brought down by a host of North Stars, but not in time.
That's a Bulldogs first down.
As they'll pick it up the first down once again.
Well, we talk about how tough Sam Faiflin is. We are seeing the same traits in Decor. What a tough runner he is. Another 14-yard pickup there.
Well, and that looked like a play call to me, Fish, that you were going to go for on 4th down anyway, so why not run it, see if you could pick up just a couple of yards.
Right.
Instead, they get the first down.
Yeah, make it 4th and manageable. Now it's 1st and quite manageable.
Could be the final play of the first quarter, and there he goes again. Ben Decor gets tripped up
Cassidy
at the 21-yard line.
Cassidy in on that tackle, too.
Looked like
We'll get to this.
Jamal Valentino as well in the area. And that will be the end of the first quarter.
That's the end
A good
of the
one
first
here.
quarter here at the Nottingham
Got some offense.
Your
North Stars with a long
7,
touchdown pass
Hopewell
as they lead it
Bulldogs
7-0,
0.
but the Bulldogs are driving, and we'll be back in a moment on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
On to the second quarter as the Bulldogs driving with their offense. Second down and about 6 yards to get. Northstars with a 7-0 lead. Shout out to the great, some may say, Hall of Famer, Bill Redner.
Yes.
That's here today.
Who is making us chuckle and feeding us donuts up here.
Well, he was saying how much, he could really sell things. He's the best in the business. And he was trying to sell everybody that you were actually a good athlete at one point.
Yeah, well.
Even he might be able to do that.
Even the most idiotic people in the world know that's not true.
Bull is on the 21. Fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Desai looks right, zips it over the middle on a slant. It's caught, and in for the touchdown is Ellerby. He made a big catch before, and now he's in for 6.
Yep, little slant pattern. He actually threw it just a little bit behind him instead of leading him with it, but Ellerby had to, caught it and got in, and no problem. He beat his man easily.
The point after is Langle.
That's what you call responding in a big way.
Trying to tie it up. Snap's good. Kick is perfect.
Kick is good.
So it's a tie game, and that quiets the crowd a bit on this side, but Hopewell fans approving of that drive as we are tied at 7, and we will be back in a moment.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County Prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Homes. Saul Funeral Homes, 4th generation family-owned business, proudly supports their community. They've guided families in Mercer County when they needed it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you closure you deserve. SaulFuneralHomes.com, SaulFuneralHomes.com, and they are a proud sponsor of today's game and hopes you enjoy it. Except for kickoff.
We are enjoying it. That's for sure. This is a good one. It's kind of what we thought it would be so far.
Sideways kick and fair caught.
They'll start 1st and 10 at their 29-yard
Hassan
line.
Jonam. And the Northstars will begin their drive around the 30.
Hopewell, go ahead. Sorry. I was going to say Hopewell did a nice job of overcoming their own mistakes in that on that scoring drive too. A couple of penalties that set them back. It started in a bad way when Luke Caldwell's big run got called back because of a clip, and then they had another penalty that put them at 1st and 15. It never phased them.
And they made a couple of really nice run plays that really set that up.
A couple of 3rd down conversions.
Faiflin fumbled the football near the 40. And the Northstars turn it over. It is recovered by Hopewell Valley. Recovered by Kyle Yadamick. And it's going the other way.
Oh, boy. Hopewell is seizing the momentum.
Well, they have it right now, and they have the football, more importantly.
Who got that fumble? Did you see?
Number 44.
Thank you.
Kyle Yadamick.
We got 1st and 10 at the 42. Well, Nottingham has been doing a good job of not turning it over, too. That's another thing. They've been pretty good at ball protection.
Desai, shotgun snap, and around the edge goes to Core, and he gets thrown out of bounds. Jahav Porter forced him out.
It's kind of a,
picks up 6.
It's kind of a big series for the Nottingham defense. You really don't want to see Hopewell starting to get a big head of steam. And we know firsthand what momentum can do in any sport. And Hopewell's picking it up right now.
Second down, a couple to get, and right back to Decor. He gets ankle tackled.
That's a Bulldogs first down.
By Jonam, and Bulldogs have enough to pick it up.
Where are they at?
Right at the 30.
Oh, we're at the 30. There we go.
At the North Star 30-yard line.
And you're right, this is a big series for the Stars to try to get off the field.
Yep.
After just giving up the touchdown, right back to the running game, and gets stood up after a pickup of 2 yards to the 28. This time it was Dylan Yasher with his first carry.
Dylan Yasher with the carry for a short gainer.
He's a good guy to give, what's the name of Decor some relief, too. He gets the job done.
Dylan Yasher coming in, 178 yards, couple of touchdowns. 2nd and 8. Yasher again, and he's got some blockers. There's a flag, and he